Hello and welcome back to Lies of P. Tonight we are getting started on chapter 3. Last time we found Geppetto. We went through the city hall and everything and defeated the puppet warden. And now I think I opened the door to Venigni Works last time, just to peek through. Oh, I gotta remember the controls. That was not what I wanted to do. Well, shoot. So, fun fact, even though, week between parts, it's probably been over a month since I played. Wish I wanted to hang out. No, it didn't tell me when it was. It's probably been a month since I played last time, though. What other weapons do I got? Electric coil, stick cabinet, crop, police baton. Okay. And that's what we've got right now. Which is fine, because Venigni Works is full of puppets. Do I want Life Amulet and Puppet Destroyer? Okay, cool. I mean, all of Krot's full of puppets, but Venigni Works is where they're being made, so there's a lot more puppets. I can't remember if he'll come up here or not. I think he will. Yes, he will. Nope, no, he's not. Okay, well, first we're going to come over here and get her to come out. Let me get a crazy broad. I'm not a big fan of the puppets with pigtails. Honestly, they kind of remind me of Harley Quinn in the way that they look. But they are they're kind of all over the place. They're often very fast, difficult to get a real read on. I forgot that was going to collapse. I need to get back around without triggering the big guy. Because I don't want to be fighting him while the guy's upstairs throwing things at me. There we go. one over there. But the main one I'm going to be worried about is that fella. Shit. Can I get my timing here? There's actually a really powerful weapon that's down there in the culvert. But it's behind the ball. Come on, no acid spit. And sometimes they self-destruct too. Hi there. Ow! You prick. Ow! Get you to follow me back here. Okay. All the ones at the front door. But that water is also trying to remember. I think that water is acid. It's runoff from the factory. There's a way further into the area that lets you clean the water out. Oh, the phone calls.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah, intrusive transmittal. For me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called, and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive. Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. What? Not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
So, puppets can't comprehend riddles. So it's one of the things you can do to make yourself more human is take part in Arlecchino's riddles. But he also gives you these Trinity keys, which open up secret rooms that have equipment, gear, things like that. But if I recall, I think there's 3 Trinity keys you can get in the entire game. And then near the end, you actually get to meet Arlecchino. At Venigni Works, we build the future. Foggy day at Venigni Works. Venigni, we make tomorrow. I think there's something over here. I think. Maybe. Okay. First things first, grab the chain, activate the stargazer. And now we're gonna level up. I can't level up, right, I gotta go back to level up. Okay. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. We'll go back to Hotel Krot in a minute to level up. But first... I had completely forgotten there was a dim ergo fragment there.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
trying to get him look without getting attacked, but that's not going to happen from there. So we'll go around to it. That's the way we need to go forward. This goes into the room behind the Stargazer, where there's a very useful weapon. Not as useful in this chapter. It's not very good against puppets. The Salamander Dagger Blade and Handle. Break this door open and go back to Hotel Crop. Actually, you know what? So it's a dagger that does fire damage. It's very fast, decently powerful, depending on the enemy types you're fighting. I really wish that big guy would not respawn, because there's also regular puppets around him. I don't think... I don't think I can get him away from them. I hate the white puppets. You can't get them stunned fast enough. They can hit you hard, and later on they tend to come in bigger groups. But we're going over here. That's a shortcut for later. That guy, the Puppet of Tomorrow. There's a boss standing here in the acid. He's actually pretty easy to beat, but you have to deal with the acid first. Otherwise, it's an absolute nightmare. And far across there is the item we're wanting to get. I can't remember if you can get to the water drainage area just yet. You know what? It's stupid, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, he's going back the other way. No, I think you have to open up that. Oh, he saw me. Yeah, the Puppet of the Future's not bad. He's kind of he's a demi-boss, kinda. You don't have to fight him. But he gives you, I think he gives like 3,000 ergo when you beat him. And usually he'll give a Quartz for leveling up your P module. I remember
You're
what all
going
what
to the
was up.
factory to save Mr. Venigni, right? He's the
Plan.
richest man in Krat. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around a weapon. Mr. Venigni is the richest man in Krat. His company manufactures most of Krat's exports. He's, peculiar, but a good-hearted man. Even though he's rich, he treats every employee with respect. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose. I know my way around a weapon.
I want to disassemble that, just so I've got the parts together. Oh wait, I forgot I had that on the police baton handle. Got this great sword handle for a little dagger. Okay.
Welcome to Hotel.
Okay, nothing to pick up right now. So apparently there's an achievement for playing the piano perfectly, which I was not aware you could do, because I didn't get that in my first playthrough. So I don't know how often you have to play the piano for it to work, like if you have to play it like once every chapter or what.
I'll use my power gel.
Oh shoot, wait. There we go.
I'll use my power gel.
So we were getting 20 vitality. I'd kind of like to have these four all at 20, ideally. Yeah, that extra 4 pounds of carry capacity will help. Yes, right, the 50% marker. And need something I can kill real quick and easy. Because I only need that. I know I can purchase items from Pauladina. You didn't have anything for me to purchase. Let's just go deal with one, like, probably like 1 or 2 puppets should be enough to level up. Elysian Boulevard entrance. During the day. There we go. More than enough. Go level up one more time. Get our carry weight under 50%.
I'll use my power to help.
All right. Sometimes I forget that it's actually on because it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. First time I played through here, it took me forever to actually notice this door. I spent probably an hour trying to figure out how to go forward, not realizing that this door was here. Okay. So, you gotta get close enough to trigger. There we go. Now this guy we're not going to be able to get because the floor is going to collapse when we get close to him. Unless I manage to make the jump, which I usually don't manage to do. Go me. That's where you end up when you fall down there. Can I walk across this? Yes, I can. Try and kill as many of the ones from above that I can. Alright, looks like that's all the ones we can get from above. And that guy is our biggest threat. Once he turns around and goes back over, we're gonna dive bomb this guy. Probably would have helped if I hadn't missed every freaking shot against that guy. Yeah, I know, you're there. Yeah, that's where you fall in. And then you usually get jumped. Elford shot cartridge. Increased weight, but increases physical damage reduction, disruption resistance, shock resistance, and break resistance. We're back to 50%. Peek around corners. Factory Manager's Report. Dear Mr. Venigni, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemist. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemist, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the ergo, after all. According to reliable sources, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager of Factory 1, Nicola. Okay, where is he? Oh, no, he's through the door. I remember. Vivid ergo fragment. I might die to this. White tightening grease. Always check the quality of ergo. Alright. I gotta remember not to get backed into a corner. Yeah, these guys are, I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, they've got shields on their hands that block them from the front. They like to do charge attacks and everything. Like that. And they hit hard. Ow. And they can stun lock you. There we go. Legion Caliber, Workshop's correction device developed to raise the hardness and density of Legion arms. What else did I get from him? I think I got Moonstone. Yeah, I got a hidden Moonstone. Workshop's correction device developed to raise the hardness and density of Legion arms. Delicate devices that like this require constant maintenance. So basically you can use that to level up your Legion arms. I had a much harder time with that fight in the last game, my last playthrough, when I was doing a technique build. Activity Crank. Crank command at the workshop to allow fine adjustments in one ability. Strengthen the opposite ability is weakened. Basically, doing that can increase the motivity on a handle by weakening technique, if I recall correctly. It's technique or advance. I think it's weakened by it. Is the Stargazer there? And I think the water switch is down here too to clear the poison. We're going to go back to Hotel Crop because now that I've got that, I can upgrade my Legion arm, and I think I'm going to upgrade the police baton handle. I think that'll make it S rank for motivity. Or, oh, I can't upgrade my Legion arm until I get Venigni, right?
I know my way around a weapon.
Altar handle. So that'll make it A rank, okay. And then, yeah, 2 motivity cranks will get it up to S rank. Alright, so level up
I'll use
again.
my power.
Because yeah, this feeds out to there. I think if you go this way, there's the switch that lets you purify the water. I don't think I ever realized you could just go straight up here right from the get-go. If I recall, I think the Trinity key door is over here. Yes, that'd be it, right? No, that's not it. Oh, this is, however, shortcut down to him. Oh, I remember how that door works. It busts open when you come through later. That's okay, because I'm just going to do this. Boop. And boop. Yes, we see you in the water. This is actually not a bad farming spot. It was for... I wanted to say that they can drop hidden moonstones, some of the enemies here. Yeah, the corruption. They dropped something useful. I can't remember exactly what. Come on, buddy. Me. Hey, buddy, I ain't done with you. Get back here. Let's get out of corruption. I need to go back far enough that she'll stop attacking. There we go. Now we'll fight him. If I'm remembering right, there's a third spitter over there. Oh, no, there she is. Need to hit her with something. Remember where this butterfly is. Let's put that there. And then that there. Well, maybe the switch isn't over here. I really wish I could remember what it was I was farming for back here. I just remember spending a lot of time back in this area, going back and forth. Though, got 1200 ergo out of it extra. Alright, let's go over here so we can heal up. And then carry on to this fun section. Oh man. Whew. That was close. Let the big ball of fire do all the work. else over there? There we go. That's that door we passed a minute ago, which is about to break open. The hell, I could have sworn it breaks open. Jerks. Tricking me out. Making me think that something was gonna happen. There it is. The fire axe blade and handle. If I remember, I think the fire axe is another good motivity one. Yeah, motivity A, or no, motivity C. It's heavy as hell though. Oh yeah, that's how you get in that room. I remember.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere.
Red fox and black
Pleased
cat.
to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Venigni, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck. Best of luck to you, my friend.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Venigni's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro
I love
wrote
their
the
masks.
actual guide, but Venigni published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal. Let me know if you have any interest.
Rift Venigni's Crot Landmark Guide number 3. This month's attraction, Rose Estate. Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. I don't think there's any actual reason to have this. I think it just gets you in good with them.
I know a smart bargainer when I see one, and you really are something. I'm sure you'll regret nothing.
Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report to the city. Reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? Some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The roses bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. The guide was made with support of the Red Lobster Inn. So there is a knot down that way. We are going to need to go that way. But first, we're going to do this. There's a bunch of white puppets in there that you fight. And there's a stalker down there that you fight. This will open up this shortcut.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Then we're going to go over here. So this actually...
Stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
That's Mr. Venigni up there. So this area is right outside the boss arena. I do this. The big guy who's on fire is like a mini boss who thankfully will not respawn. Warning, beware when handling corrosive chemicals. Be careful not to melt your fingers. But what I want to do before we even... We're not going to fight him yet. There's another one like him nearby that we are going to wind up fighting. But if we go up to Mr. Venigni...
I hope he's alright. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable... people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind. Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm. Before all this, I'm told... How did...
Fuoco's the boss of this area, and he's a fire boss. Not a very fun one. Okay. So I want to do this 24. Let's see, 1,000, 15, 24, 26. Okay. Couple levels.
I'll use my power gel.
Because I will probably die. There's like 3 mini bosses in this area. There's 2 of that fire puppet, and then there's a stalker, and then there is so there's those 3. Then there's the puppet of the future. Venigni is a jerk. I want to make as much as Venigni's butler puppet does. You have to get past one of the fire puppets to get the water controls. Come on. I don't want to fight you in the hallway. Don't think he triggers until you go around the other side. Yeah. He's stomping around back there, and in that corner is the switch that clears out the poison from the Puppet of the Future arena. But first, you gotta deal with the fire puppet that's over there. And even before we do any of that, you're going to come over here. There's where the Trinity key goes. And this was on the other side of the arena with the robot with the 2 shields. The puppet with the 2 shields there. Three create one. You who open the door, be one with the great ones. Question of the day. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? We got the Blue Blood's tailcoat and some quartz. I actually really like the Blue Blood's tailcoat. Formal attire, the stock organization of bastards. The blue tailcoats are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in with Krot's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krot's golden era. I really like this outfit. I think I wore it through most of my original playthrough. Okay. Hate the ones that come crawling at you like that. And this tunnel's full of them. Like I said, it's full of them. I'm going to try and hold off on healing for a minute. That's where the big guy's at. Another one come down here? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Don't think he comes at you until you actually go down there. Okay. Now we're going to sneak down here real quick. If I recall, those are the only ones that are down here. Good, they were. I don't like dealing with these guys in close quarters. I don't like dealing with these guys in general, but... he will follow you all the way out here, which is good because it gives me some maneuvering room. I wish they'd help. Swordman Shipmaster's Amulet and Hidden Moonstone. What's that amulet do? Reduces weapon durability consumption. Nice. First time it took me so long to beat that guy because I didn't realize that you could kite him all the way out there, so I was trying to fight him in these hallways, and that is not a wise thing to do. And now, that drained all the poison, all the acid. Okay. So we are going to go and I've got that, and I've got a quartz. I think I'm gonna go level up and use my quartz before we go fight the puppet of the future. And then yeah, this guy down there is basically the same as the one we just killed. And they don't respawn, which is nice. Okay.
I'll use my power to help you.
And actually, I'm gonna pause here real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. Okay, let's go up to Geppetto's room. Okay, so we get those. Probably go with increased pulse cells too. This is the one to work with next. Although add amulet slots is helpful. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go with enhanced pulse recovery for now. Give me extra health. Well, extra health when I heal.
Welcome to Hotel
Polendina, by any chance do you have a quartz? You don't. One more quartz would have been nice. How much do I need for next level? 300.
Welcome to Hotel.
300. And we'll just sell the extra fatal catalysts I have right now.
I'll use my power.
Ooh, wait, before I do that. Do I have enough hidden moonstone
I know my way around it.
Yes, I do. To level 3.
Welcome to Hotel.
There we go.
I'll use my power.
Okay. Ow. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Ow. There we go. Quartz Radiant Ergo chunk. 4,700 Ergo. The booster glaive is like the best technique weapon in the game. It's pretty much pretty common opinion. Ooh, another 2,600. And we got the goods for the radiant for our P organ again. So we'll probably get like 2 more levels out of it, maybe 3. I wish you could use the acid as a trap for this guy. I'm gonna try and sneak attack him. So I can just get him out of the way. Ow. Workshop Union standard radiation converter and another hidden moonstone. I think that radiation converter is fire protection. Yep, increased fire protection. It is a fair bit heavier, but the fire protection goes up from 4.4 to 8.2, and you get 51 or 52 fire resistance, which is going to help for the upcoming boss, who is fire. And you know what? Having done that, we may as well just clear out this area. Very carefully. Don't fall in the acid. I'll have to kill all these other puppets again, but... Technique crank? Descartes' notes. Puppet count refused Grand Covenant imprint upon manufacturer must obey the creator's orders and can't harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoco. Is the Grand Covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans, as if something is controlling it or it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. Surprising, Fuoco's actions were not simple obedience, but faith. Fuoco worships something as God. I heard there's the king of puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what is controlling the puppet's crotch. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There is still a puppet secret that I don't know about. Ergo is probably the key, but those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days goes by. Someone stop them before it's too late for the sake of all humans. Down there's the boss room. We're gonna go there in a minute. Well, a couple minutes. I mean, we're gonna go back and level up and everything. And I have to get this, which I can't even remember what it is. So hopefully it's worthwhile. that you have to run and jump. Okay. Now, let's go back and heal, level up. Get another pulse charge.
I'll use my power.
A little bit more stamina. And then once we've got vigor up to 20, once we've got it up to 20, we will start on we'll start back to motivity and start raising it up to get our damage up. Increased stagger duration would probably be helpful. And there we go. We have one more pulse cell. It gives us extra health. Let's see if we can beat what's his face, the stalker. Before we take on Fuoco, because I completely forgot about the stalker. We may die here. I can't remember if they comment on you having beaten the Puppet of the Future or not.
Best of luck to you.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire.
Okay. sworn one more of you. Have you seen this eccentric? Top the press news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who causes stir by marrying a puppet. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of, suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the made puppet at first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lovers' secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in. The husband was confused. The puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krat's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now. Haha. The Have You Seen This Eccentric corner will continue next month. And that's actually a quest that comes up in Rosa Isabel Street. I could have sworn more of you attacked. Doctor's Confession. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sin? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence. I also have the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. I can't remember if he attacks on sight or not. This is also a terrible area to fight him because he's a really quick guy.
I must atone for my sins. I must kill more puppets. More.
Can I open this door without triggering him? Nope.
All puppets must die. All puppets must die. Every single one. Wait. Those clothes. Leo? You came back? I killed countless puppets to atone for what I did. I didn't mean to break my vow. I was just so scared. I'm sorry I ran away. Oh, you're a ghost. Just leave me be. It's the weight of guilt. The burden never gets lighter. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets! Oh, I can't run away!
Like I said, dude is fast.
Surviving is a hell of its own. I wish I hadn't run away! here. I was afraid to die.
Whew. Yeah, you can wear his outfit now. Survivor mask. The mouse mask worn by the survivor reeks of sewage and fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal mask decided by superiors. Perhaps this is what had blessed the youth's fate. I like some of the masks. Survivor hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the survivor belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day and became a survivor wandering in hell. His outfit's not bad, but I still like my blue blood tailcoat better. Alright. How much do I need for my next level? 26. Yeah, I can kill these guys pretty quick and easy. Then go level up one final time before we take on Fuoko. There we go. Perfect. Why just say that? I think the trick with Fuoko is you're supposed to overheat him because he's constantly putting out fire. So the salamander blade would probably be the way to go, but we're not changing up our weapon right now. So I think between us and the guy we summon, we'll be able to take him out. I do want to make sure okay. We've got our best gear on in regards to fire protection, so Authorized Homo Machina only. Make sure that... King's Flame, Fuoco. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Shit. Fuck! I was so close! I thought I was on my pulse charge and I was on the ampule. Fuck. Was so close. Ow. Get out of the way. High-powered flame amplifier, King's Flame Ergo, and Flame Grindstone. Legion Arm core part. Central core of the King's Flame Fuoco. Legion Arm that expels immense firepower can be crafted with the Venigni craft machine. Puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the King's army. At the end of a desperate fight with the boy Puppet, the fanatic's burning fire was scattered into foolish ash. Special grindstones can be equipped to the grinder. It can be triggered by using the grindstone. This one temporarily imbues a weapon with fire. And then, Ergo obtained from the King's Flame Fuoco is packed with immense power. To Fuoco, the ordinary puppet, protecting the factory's fire was a sacred duty. As soon as he learned of the King of Puppets, he bowed down to a new god.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
I will say this motivity build is letting me melt enemies. Like the boss fights are actually being fairly easy. Which hopefully the Black Rabbit Brotherhood fight will be.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in a really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can. I cannot shake the thought of that puppet army. What they meant to do. The cathedral is filled with refugees. People who thought they were safe. But that's for the future to solve. Maintenance must come first. See you at Hotel Krat. Arrivederci. I cannot... But that's for the... I cannot...
Stop. Okay, so we are going to run forward until we get to the first one in the next chapter. And then we'll go ahead and go back to Hotel Krat, talk to Venigni, talk to everybody there, level up, all of that fun stuff. And then that will be where we will end tonight's episode. I think there's one more of the fire puppet mini bosses between us and the next Stargazer. But the next chapter is also when we will stop dealing as much with puppets for a while. For there are other threats. I need to be very careful. Well, I've got enough for like 2 level ups on me. I hate the fuckers with pitchforks. They are my #1 most hated puppets in the game. Ooh, the big pipe. Big pipe wrench. Another good motivity weapon. Yeah, the big guy's over there. Okay, so there are 3 more. He was not the one that I thought was behind that wall. That's the one I thought was behind that wall. Dark Moon, Moonstone of the Covenant. I think that's the one you need for special weapons. Carrier's Amulet. I think that one lets you increase your carry capacity. Yes, increases weight limit. Let's see here real quick. By 17, nice. That'll definitely be one to have equipped later on, but for now... Moonlight Town, cloudy evening. We're gonna come up here, grab the items that are around the area.
These bodies, could they be from Moonlight Town?
Yes.
Whoa, did puppets do this?
Gonna real quick. Our first encounter with the infected. Oh, nope, those are still puppets. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you just because. Okay. Go back to the Hotel Crot. Get all our stuff done. Ooh, I didn't even turn this one on. That would have sucked. Yeah, special weapons go up to 3 with that.
Ah, if it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend. There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. Ah, but listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Laurentini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just 2 of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Grinder modification tool. You can equip a special grindstone on a grinder through Venigni or Stargazer. There are different types of special grindstones that grant different effects. You can use special grindstone effect in battle only once, but recharge if you revive or visit a Stargazer. Stalkers want to be able to respond quickly, dynamically to the constantly changing battlefield. Special grindstones made this possible.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Venigni. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of craft. Behold, Venigni Works, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Venigni Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Venigni, your friend for life.
The Venigni Craft Machine. Craft the Legion Arm. We can craft the Flamberge with the high-powered flame amplifier. The other ones you have to have a Legion plug for, but this one you basically get as part of the story. Let you have basically let you have a flamethrower. But Aegis is really nice. It's a shield. We're going to start upgrading Puppet String, because that's going to be our big one when it's done. So right now, Trace, press and hold the Legion Arm button to track an enemy. Then we'll get Dodge, which lets you dodge after you hit them with it. And then Attack Link, which pulls you to the enemy, and then you can hit them.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, Legion. No? Too much? It was too much. I always welcome friends.
Switch the grindstone. May as well switch it to flame.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Hey, Pulcinella.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venigni. I am Master Venigni's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venigni carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venigni, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Only one motivity crank. Right now. Get that. And then the 3 different armors.
I know my way around a weapon.
Okay, nothing new to talk about there.
Welcome to Hotel.
Polendina's got nothing new to sell.
I'll use my power. I am able to wield ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets. Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please, save Krat. I'll use my power to...
Might be able to get 3 levels. Yes, I can. All right. So that one's good for slash damage, that one's good for piercing, that one's good for striking. But it weakens the other ones. So you kind of want to situationally use those ones. I didn't get a quartz, did I? No, I did not. Grinder modification tool. Hey, Dad, I'm
Remember,
back.
it is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city of Krat asked me any...
Okay, nothing new there. Alright, the last thing we are going to do before we stop for the night. We're going to play the piano. So we are level 43, and when we started tonight, we were... I have no idea what level we were. Oh well. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Lies of P. We will be back next week with Chapter 4, in which we start making our way up to the cathedral. So, thanks so much for watching. We will see you then. Bye-bye.